Thousands of Israelis have gathered in Tel Aviv, urging the government to end the ongoing war in Gaza and secure the release of detainees. Demonstrators voiced support for a ceasefire agreement, with some calling for an immediate deal to bring detainees home. Others demanded the resignation of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, blaming his leadership for prolonging the conflict. The protest follows the collapse of a previous ceasefire deal with no new agreement in sight. The head of Israel's Democratic Party, Yair Golan, has accused Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of orchestrating a full-scale government coup by insisting on appointing David Zinni as head of the Shin Bet. Golan warned that the country must be shut down if Netanyahu continues to defy both the Attorney General and legal advisors. He asserted that Zinni is unqualified to lead the Internal Security Agency. Former Shin Bet directors have petitioned Israel's Supreme Court to appoint Deputy Director Ronen Bar as interim chief of the Internal Security Agency. Israel's public broadcaster has reported that the former officials are urging the formation of a new legal framework to govern future appointments to the position. A Haaretz investigation has revealed that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu selected a U.S. firm to handle Gaza aid distribution without consulting the military or holding a public tender. The report notes that several Israeli businessmen are among the company's owners. The UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, has stressed that maintaining a continuous flow of humanitarian aid to Gaza is the only way to prevent the catastrophe. The agency said Gaza's population cannot wait any longer, calling for 500 to 600 aid trucks per day to enter the territory under the United Nations oversight. Israeli media report that a new mechanism for aid distribution in Gaza will go into effect starting tomorrow. Political officials have said that all distribution points this week will be located south of the Netzarim corridor. Moving on to Lebanon, where Prime Minister Nawaf Salam has reaffirmed the commitment to liberate all Lebanese territories from Israeli occupation and to establish state sovereignty as outlined in the Ta'if Agreement. Salam emphasized Lebanon's right to defend itself against any aggression under the United Nations Charter and also announced plans to rebuild what has been destroyed by Israeli attacks through mobilizing Arab and international support. The Lebanese Prime Minister also stated that his country is continuously working with the United States and France to pressure Israel to halt its aggressions and withdraw from Lebanese territories. Syrian President Ahmed al-Shara met with U.S. envoy Tom Barrack in Istanbul to discuss lifting American sanctions on Syria. The presidency said that the sanctions continue to hinder economic recovery and burden civilians. Al-Shara reaffirmed Syria's opposition to any attempts to divide the country and stressed the government's commitment to national unity. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has met Syrian President Ahmed al-Shara at the presidential palace in Istanbul. Attendees included Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan and Turkish National Defense Minister. The meeting, described as unexpected and close to press, focused on regional developments. Erdogan reaffirmed Turkey's support for Syria, welcomed the lifting of sanctions, and condemned Israeli aggression as unacceptable. Russia and Ukraine have concluded a three-day detainee exchange, each releasing 303 detainees. According to Russia's defense ministry, the exchange, part of an agreement reached on March 16th in Istanbul, saw a total of 1,000 detainees exchanged by each side from May the 23rd to May the 25th. While no ceasefire was agreed, the exchange signals a tentative step towards de-escalation. Ukraine has reiterated its readiness for a 30-day ceasefire, but Russia insists military operations will continue until its conditions are met.